their parents and family. Our first senior tonight is Michael Bearden. Mike is escorting his parents, Pete Bearden and Sophia Bearden, and his sisters Monica and Marie Spurgeon. Michael has been a member of the boys varsity basketball team for 1 year. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Raleigh Haycock. Raleigh's escorting his parents, Dennis and Sammy Haycock, and his sister Raven. Raleigh has been a member of the boys varsity basketball team for 3 years. Our next senior is Kylan Howard. Kylan is escorting his parents, Lisa and Brian Oswald, and Brock and Chrissy Howard, and siblings Darian Ragland, Brayden, Ariana, and Riker Howard. Kylan has been a scout for the boys varsity basketball team for 1 year. Our next senior is Tanner Leemaster. Tanner's escorting his parents, J.R. and Melissa Leemaster, and his sisters Haley and Bentley. Tanner's been a member of the boys varsity basketball team for 4 years. Our next senior is Brayden May. Brayden is escorting his parents, Ryan and Tia May. And Brayden has been a member of the boys varsity basketball team for 2 years. That's our blue line basketball player. Now we're ready to meet our senior cheerleaders. Starting with senior Ariana Bulgari. Ariana is escorting her parents, Mo and Candace Bulgari, her brothers Brandon and Blake, and her sister Cherie. Ariana has been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 4 years. Our next senior is Morgan Cartwright. Morgan is escorting her parents, Brian and Shelley Cartwright. Morgan has been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 3 years. Our next senior is Addison Chambers. Addie's escorting her parents, Chris and Kelly Chambers. Addie's been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 3 years. The next senior is Madison Hayes. Madison is escorting her parents, Chris and Laura Hayes, and her sister Caitlin. And Madison's been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 4 years. Next we have senior Taylor Jacob. Taylor's escorting her parents, Jason and Tara Jacobs, and her siblings, Tinsley, Trinity, Trey, Kate, and Tori. What a great family. Taylor's been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 4 years. Our final senior is Kaylee Jones. Kaylee's escorting her parents, Dawn and Holly, and brother Dylan. And Kylie has been a member of the varsity cheer squad for 2 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we also tonight would like to take the the opportunity to thank the pep band and the director, Mr. Matt Stanley, for their outstanding performances. And we'd like to recognize the senior pep band members. If they would stand up, senior pep band members, thanks for all your support. And the senior parents have a special announcement they want to make, so Sonia Hickok's going to do that.
Hold on, maybe it's for Mary Kay. Miss Mary Kay? Mary Kay, can we hold off on this picture? On behalf of the varsity boys basketball team, we just want to say thank you for being our team photographer and also pretty much for being our biggest fan from little to big. So we truly appreciate everything you do for us.
Thanks to all players, cheerleaders, and their parents and families for helping this be a great season. Concession stand wants me to mention they now have popcorn. If you've been wanting some popcorn, they now have popcorn.
It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, The Summers Funeral Home, Weichert Realtors, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC TV.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And good evening, everyone, from Washington Senior High School. Along with Dave Wooliver, this is Randy Young, and welcome in to another of our broadcasts of Fayette County Youth Sports. Tonight, it's the co-leader of the FAC in boys basketball, the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, playing their last regular season home finale, hosting the Hillsboro Indians in a big FAC encounter. Washington Courthouse comes into the contest with a 7-1 record. Their only loss in the league came 2 weeks ago here at Washington Courthouse against Jackson, 64-52. Meanwhile, Hillsboro, they will come to the contest with a record of 2 wins and 6 losses. Their only wins have come against Chillicothe and Greenfield, and those both came in the month of December. These two teams have met before, of course, with the league action. You play each other twice, home and home. And they played down at Hillsboro on December the 13th. In that game, Washington Courthouse won by a final score of 58-53, but the Blue Lions simply couldn't put the Indians away until about 4 minutes left in the game, when with a 1-point lead, they bumped it up to 7 points, and Hillsboro couldn't get any closer after that. Tanner Lemaster had 17 points, John Wall 16, and Isaiah Haythcock with 16 in that game. It was Bryce Parsons and with 15 for Hillsboro. Also, Deegan Bloomfield with 14 for the Indians. Of course, Shannon Bartrett, head coach of the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions, 14-4 overall, while Hillsboro, under first-year coach Josh Howland, has a record of 5-11. Interesting with Washington Courthouse this year, even though with the outstanding 14-4 record, the problem is all 4 losses have come at home, which is really weird when you think about it, because usually it's you protect your home court and steal some wins on the road, but it's been totally opposite. But look who they've lost to here at home. Back on November the 27th, they lost to Leesburg Fairfield, which is currently ranked 3rd in the state of Ohio in Division 4, and is currently 14-0. That was on November 29th. And it was an overtime, 50-49. Then January 3rd, they played host to St. Charles, which is currently 9-7. They lost to them 47-35. Then Bishop Reedy, who's the number 1 ranked team in the state of Ohio, Division 2, who's also 14-0. They lost to them 66-30. And then, of course, as we mentioned 2 weeks ago, Jackson came in here knowing that they had to win to at least keep any hopes alive for them. And Jackson beat them 64-52. Jackson currently in 3rd place in the league with a 7-8 record. You take those 4 losses, Washington Courthouse has lost to 2 state-ranked teams, and they have lost to 4 teams with an overall record of 44 wins and 15 losses. I would say that's not too bad. You'll take 14-4 overall and being a co-leader with 2 league games to go anytime. We come back in a moment. In fact, we'll take a look at the FAC boys standing and update you on what else is going on around the area. So stay with us as you're watching Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC TV and Facebook, and also YouTube channel, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Hey My name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing child care partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you're interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, real quickly, taking a look at standing spotlight in the AFC. As we already mentioned, Washington Courthouse comes into tonight's game. They're tied for first place with, of course, Miami Trace. Both teams are 7-1. Washington Courthouse 14-4 overall, while Miami Trace is 14-2. Their only losses have come, of course, here in town back in December 17th to Washington Courthouse, and then, of course, lost a tough one the other night to Western Brown. Jackson's currently in third place. They're 5-3. They're 7-8 overall. Chillicothe is 3-5. They're 4-14 overall. They've just had a slew of injuries this year. It's been a bad season, to say the least. Hillsboro, of course, rebuilding. They're 2-6 in the league, 5-11 overall. And Greenfield McLean has won 4 non-conference games, lost 13. They're still looking for their first win in the league, either tonight or next Saturday. Other games going on tonight, of course, besides this one. Chillicothe is out at Miami Trace. And then, of course, Greenfield's down at Jackson. The battle of the FAC rivalry schools on another Saturday. It's a week from tomorrow. Miami Trace will be playing host to Washington Courthouse, and that is going to be a full day of sports activities. It starts at 1:30 with the boys' freshman game. Then at approximately 3 o'clock, they will have the girls' reserve, followed by the boys' reserve, and then the girls' varsity will start at approximately 6 p.m., boys at 7:30. Of course, the 2 varsity games we will broadcast here on Fayette County Youth Sports, WCHC, but I'll be out there all afternoon, and we'll post some scores on the freshman and reserve games, maybe some live updates throughout the afternoon and early evening. So in case you have to work, you can't get to the game, or you're coming out late but you can't get to the early ones, or vice versa, you can get to the early games but you can't get to the late game, we got you covered right here on WCHC. One other real quick program note. We were told before the game from Athletic Director Greg Phipps that Washington Courthouse has got a game scheduled tomorrow against the Waverly Lady Tigers. But due to a lot of sickness that's going on now in the girls' program, the reserve game has been canceled, and they're going to play varsity only. And that game will start at 12 noon. So we had already planned to broadcast the varsity game anyway, but we're going to take the air a little bit early. We will go tomorrow morning at 11:45 a.m. That's all right, David. It gets us out of here early. Go home and watch the Royal Rumble tomorrow night, buddy. Anyway, that's tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. It'll be Washington Courthouse girls playing host to the Waverly Lady Tigers. Then Monday night, we're back out at Miami Trace, and they play Lynchburg Clay. Next Wednesday night, another Courthouse girls broadcast with Western Brown. And then, as we already mentioned, we've got lots of activities next Saturday, Trace Courthouse. The following Saturday, Madeira at Miami Trace in varsity boys basketball. The week of February 13th is the girls tournament. If we have any home tournament games, we will broadcast those. Week of February 20th, if there's any home tournament games, we'll be broadcasting those as well. So we are still quite busy over the next month or so. So if you can't get to the games, keep it tuned right here to WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's...
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny
We're
nose.
doomed!
Don't worry, Spleen.
We've got a flu vaccine, and just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
Don't be caught off guard.
Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners in the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, as we're just about 2.5 minutes away from the tip-off for starting lineups, national anthem, then the tip-off of this contest between the Indians and the Big Blue. Washington Courthouse, their final regular season home game. Of course, right now, the record they've got, we posted it on our Fayette 43160, and also, don't forget, we also have a website that David's got linked into us that you can catch it, part of Community Action, and that, of course, is faycam.org. That's FAYCAM.org. Community Action Media, that's what it means. And it's the same information that you can find on our Facebook page, but it has a breakdown of the boys' tournament draw. That'll be coming up a week from Sunday, what the current records are. I would say right now, Miami Trace with 2 losses and Courthouse with 4 losses. Both of them have a real good smell at maybe getting home tournament game. Thing is, they probably do it the same night, so we'll worry about that next weekend, right? After the draw is held, but I'm saying that the Courthouse team is positioned in a pretty good shape for the upcoming tournaments. But right now, Coach Bartriff and his guys, they're more concentrated on getting a win here tonight. And then next week, they can go for the championship against Miami Trace. And we'll tell you all more about that as we get closer to it, so stay with us, all right? Right now, let's go down to Dale Lynch for the starting lineups, national anthem, and much more.
As a member school of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Frontier Athletic Conference, the Blue Lions would like to welcome their FAC rivals, the Indians of Hillsboro High School. Your attendance and support of student athletes and coaches is appreciated by both schools. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good sportsmanship throughout the contest. And the administration of both schools requests the same from all fans. The officials assigned to this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been assigned by the Frontier Athletic Conference. The officials for the game are Bob Patterson, Tobin Wallachford, David Nate Curley. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor our country and those who serve it, please stand, gentlemen, remove your hats as the Blue Line Pep Band plays our national anthem. Let's meet the teams for tonight. First, the 9 starters for the Indians. Number 3, Brogan Priest. Number 10, Brandon Hunter. Number 22, Garrett Thompson. And number 23, Dorian Stewart. Now the starters for the Indians were coached by Mr. Josh Allen. First, a sophomore, number 2, Nick Burns. Sophomore, number 4, Tate Davis. Junior, number 12, Stephen Kibler. Senior, number 31, Bryce Parsons. And senior, number 32, Deegan Bloomfield. First of all, let's meet the non-starters for the Blue Lions this evening. Number 2, John Wall. Number 5, Will Miller. Number 11, Merritt Gates. Number 12, Gabe Tyson. Number 24, Noah Haycott. Number 30, Isaiah Haycott. And number 33, Jacob Lindsay. Now the starters for the Blue Lions, coached by Mr. Shannon Barkley, starting tonight for the Blue Lions. A junior, number 1, Garrett Whitman. A senior, number 3, Michael Davis. Senior, number 4, Brayden May. Senior, number 10, Raleigh Cox. And senior, number 23, Tanner Lemosky.
Well, jazzing things up a little bit for the senior night activities. Again, it's going to be Rickman, Raleigh Haycock, who's back from his injury. He came back against Blanchester earlier this week. Lemaster, also Michael Bearden and Brayden May. May, Bearden, Lemaster, Haycock, all are seniors. Rickman is a junior. As we're ready to get this one started, senior night, the regular season home finale for the Blue Lions. Rickman from the deep corner, shot up, no good. Ball batted around, comes down, rebounded by Bryce Parsons. Quickly, Hillsboro in the red uniform getting across the timeline. Now they go to Tate Davis, young sophomore. Back or pass layup, good for 2 by Kibler. So makes it 2-0. Quickly down court. Haycock, May, layup, good. 3 quick passes, and they got the job getting the bucket, and it's tied up at 2 apiece. Now they got to play with all the lights, get everything working right here again. Davis over to Bloomfield. He checks up the long 3, way off the mark. Ball batted around. Tanner picks it up. We'll give him credit for the defensive rebound. He comes down. Timeline pushes off a little bit. Trailing. Bearden misses the layup. Rebound comes down to Davis. 1 minute into the first period of play. Knotted at 2 apiece. Bearden on Davis. Now with the ball is Parsons. Tries to go inside. Ball on the floor. Tied up. Possession arrow is going to give it to Red. So it'll be Hillsboro.
Possession belongs to the Indians.
6:37 left here in the first period of play. Just underway in case you are just now tuning in. 4 seniors starting tonight. Pass in the backcourt. Over and back. Davis went in the backcourt and turned the ball over after the errant throw from Parsons. Along with Dave Wooliver, Randy Young with you on our coverage tonight of Fayette County Youth Sports. Appreciate you joining us. Tomorrow, once again, as we mentioned top of the show, the reserve girls game between Waverly and Courthouse has been canceled. It's varsity only, and they will play at noon. We'll be on the air tomorrow morning at 11:45 right here from Washington. May under heavy pressure. Now gets it over to Rickman. Garrett in the paint. Fakes a pump shot. Throws it over to the right side. Raleigh shot up from the 3. No good. Good save by make that by Bearden. Now he gets it to Rickman. Shot inside, no good. Rebound comes down to Bloomfield. 3 defensive rebounds for Hillsboro. Shot inside and gets the roll. 2 points there by Parsons. Under 6 minutes. Bearden double team. Gets it over to Haithcock. Now to Rickman. Back to Raleigh. In the low post. Oh, yes! Mr. LeMaster just keeps coming up with the highlight films. Back to the bucket and just laid it over his left shoulder and lays it off the glass for 2. 4-4. This kid's made some unbelievable moves during his playing career. We get a chance and hopefully get to see him for many more. Backdoor pass. Missed layup. Rebound. Bearden down to Tanner. Goes for the dunk and misses. Oh, boy. Hate to see that. He was going to put a little extra into it for the folks. Meanwhile, coming down, missing the shot, will be Parsons. Bearden. Tanner, another dunk! 2 dunks Tanner has missed here. Short shot. Davis, no good. Batted around. Shot up, no good. Stick back bucket, good by Parsons. 6-4. Inside. Bearden misses the layup. Coming down with it will be Hillsboro. Coach Allen down his team, slow her down a little bit. Fake the 3, drives. Bloomfield goes in the low post. Kibler back out to Davis. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by May. Here comes the Blue Lions. Bearden. Inside. Tanner lays it off the right hand on the left side. Tanner, I'll just stick with doing the little fancy shots instead of trying to worry about dunking the ball. He's 2 for 2 on that, 0 for 2 on the dunks. Inside, lays it off, front of the rim, no good by Burns. Rebound by Parsons, and another offensive stick back bucket. He's got 6 points, and it's now 8-6. Favor of Hillsboro. 3.5 left here in the first. Bearden gets the catch at the foul line, looking inside, weaves his way around, no good. Rebound comes down to Keebler. Outlet pass over to Bloomfield, tries to pass it to the trailing Parsons, and it goes out of bounds. Wall comes in for May. Isaiah Haithcock comes in for Tanner. Davis will be the trigger man underneath the Hillsboro bucket. Also, Stewart's now in the game for Hillsboro. Pass, shuffle pass to Keebler to Stewart. It's good for 2 in the paint. Makes the score now 10-6. Hillsboro with the lead. Bearden across the timeline, goes right to the hole with it, and we're going to have a blocking foul called. No hesitation whatsoever. Parsons tried to stay his ground, but unfortunately didn't work as they call him for a block. So Mike will go to the line. 6'2" senior. What a great addition he's been to the sports program here at Washington Courthouse this year after moving in from the Madison Plains school system. First free throw is good. Got him averaging around 7.5 points a game this year. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Haithcock, and they're going to call him for pushing off. So Haithcock will be picking up a foul, pushing off on the rebound. So that will be a turnover as well. Both teams have one turnover. Now Wall's putting pressure on Davis in the backcourt. Comes over, try to double teaming, get rid of the ball. Keebler inside, shot up, no good. Missed by Parsons. Rebounded by Haithcock. Isaiah, that is. Stops to Wall. Starts to drive. Nice move. Whoa! Well, he got it trapped up by the net. We've seen that several times this year, haven't we? They're going to call it on Stewart. Sonny got him on the wrist as he went up. Stewart will pick up his first foul. Team foul number 2. First one's up, good by Wall. 6'1" junior. Tanner re-enters. Raleigh Haithcock will come out. Nick Burns is now out for Hillsboro. The second one's good. Davis, quick pass, down court. Keebler fakes the handoff, goes across the net. Shot's partially blocked, and it comes off of Hillsboro. Turnover on the Indians. They brought Parsons, number 31, back in the game. Pass at high post to Isaiah, double team. Inside to the master, fakes the pass, goes up, muscles his way. He'll be fouled on the arm as he released the ball. I'll be fouling Hillsboro. That's going to be on Parsons. That's his second foul. We still got 2 minutes left here in the first period. And I think we're going to have another substitution. I think we're going to have to get Burns right back in the game. 3-0, no good. So Parsons comes out, picking up 2 fouls here in the first period of play. Second one, another miss by LeMaster. Wow. Rebounded by Stewart. Outlet pass. Here comes Hillsboro on the break. Bounce pass, back door, layup, good for 2. Good assist there by Brogan Priest, who's now also in the game. And a layup by Bloomfield. 12-3. Bearden passes it to Tanner and gets hammered. And there'll be a foul on Hillsboro. Well, it's going to be on Keebler. They say Kebler. I call it Keebler, but Master at the line, got that one after missing 2 just about 20 seconds ago. 5 points for him. 12-10, 12-11. Tanner with both of them. Average around 17.5 a game his senior year. Quick pass down court. Oh, a layup good for 2 by Bloomfield. Talk about your timing. Isaiah Haithcock was going to go for the steal, couldn't get there in time. Rickman comes down, coast to coast with it, lays it off the glass, good for 2. 14-13. Courthouse stand with a little 1-3 zone defense here. Pass. Now over to Davis. Back out front now. Ball's knocked loose. And a steal by Bearden. Down to Tanner. He lays it off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Burns. Tanner's really upset. He's not getting a break at all. Coming down, nice rifle pass. Inside, Stewart goes up. May ties him up. Let's see what we're going to get called. No, they're going to say it's a foul on the floor. Oh my, that looked like he cleanly blocked the ball, and the officials are going to call a foul. So that will be a foul on John Wall, his first team foul too. Hillsboro, the ball underneath their own bucket. Davis tries to go inbounds with the pass. It's stolen by Beard, and that's his second steal. 4 turnovers now in Hillsboro. Rickman, Haithcock, inside, and a charging foul on Tanner. And Tanner's like, you gotta be kidding me. A charging foul on Tanner LeMaster. That will be a blue line turnover, and the ball will go back to Hillsboro. That is Tanner's second foul, so he's going to be taking the blow on the bench for a while. May is back in the game for the Blue Lions. 14-13, Hillsboro leads. Dillard, ball is knocked loose, another steal. Coming up with it, May to Wall. He's triple teamed, shake and bake, backdoor pass, Rickman, reverse left, good for 2! Nice play there, give John Wall the assist. Rickman, what a great reverse layup. Bearden, another steal, that's his third. 2-on-1 break, May, no. Rebound, Haithcock, no. May, yeah, check out the wall. As the horn sounds. You don't get it up once, go for it twice, get it on the third try. And Washington Courthouse has got the fans on their feet as we got the first period done with their score. Washington Courthouse 17, Hillsboro 14. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
Blue Lions with that last play where they had 3 opportunities and finally got it in on a stick-back bucket by John Wall. And they are up 17-14 as we begin the second period of play. Rickman, Wall, May, Bearden, and Isaiah Haithcock. Rickman, left side, pass Bearden, inside the foul line, goes up with it, and whoa, he'll not drop, but he'll be fouled in the act of shooting, and he'll go to the line. And we'll see who the foul's on. Stewart, that will be his second. So Stewart's got 2 for Hillsboro. Parsons got 2 for Hillsboro. LeMaster's got 2 for Washington Courthouse. First free throw up, good for Michael. 2 points for him. 18-14. Courthouse with the lead. Second one, nope. And Stewart gets the board. Quickly coming down with it, Bloomfield. Ball's partially blocked by Rickman, saved. Kibler, now back out to Stewart. From behind, Parsons knocks it loose. Wall gets it, now it's going to be a tied ball. Nope, Coach Schaefer quickly calls a timeout. Huh? What'd I say? Oh, Spartriff. Sorry about that. It's just the way it happens. I'm sorry. 18-14. I'm getting wrapped up. I'm sorry. I just, it was a youngism. It was a youngism. Let's let it go, all right? Folks know who I meant. Shannon Barker with the timeout. We're seeing more and more of that, though, here lately, David, especially in our high school broadcast. Ball getting tied up, coaches calling timeouts and quickly so they don't have to go through the loss of possession, things like that. And Coach Barker saw that in the backcourt with Wall was on the floor trying to get rid of the ball. Hillsboro came in and started to tie it up, and he quickly called the timeout. So 7:26 here in the first half of play. Rickman needs some help. There's the pass and throws it all the way across court and goes out. Turnover on the Blue Lions. So they burn a timeout and they threw the ball away anyway. Possession arrow would have went to Hillsboro if they had the tie ball, so oh well. Burns. Davis, a three. Whoa, in and out, won't go. Rebounded by Isaiah Haithcock, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Bloomfield. That's going to be his second foul. No, check, that's his first foul. May, Rickman, looking. Heathcock cuts. Now they go to Wall. John down the left side puts it up, and he'll be a pushing foul. No, they're going to call a foul on the screen. They're going to call an offensive foul off the screen on Haithcock. So Isaiah, and that's another turnover. We got 5 Hillsboro, 4 for the Blue Lions. Davis across the timeline. Gets a pick from Stewart. And he just picked up his second one. Just a matter of seconds. So that'll be Isaiah's second foul in about 15 seconds. So you got Lemaster with 2, you got Haithcock with 2, Isaiah that is. Bearden comes out. And Raleigh, Haithcock re-enters. Down the right side, good block by Rickman. Puts up the rebound, no good. Down Wall, inside, layup, good by Haithcock. Isaiah with 2. Makes the score 20-14. Courthouse with the lead. Long three. Hillsboro. In and out, won't go by Burns. Got a whistle and a foul underneath. And that one's going to be on Parsons, and that will be his third. So right now, this may end up coming down to which bench is going to be the deepest. Because you got starters are picking up their third foul, and we still got 6 minutes left here in the first half of play. So long walk down to this end of the court. Tanner Lemaster will go to the line.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
And as he misses, a whistle and a foul in the act of shooting. That would be on Nick Burns, number 2, I believe. No, they're going to call that on 23. That's going to be on Stewart, and that's going to be his 3rd. I didn't even see him around the ball. I saw number 2. So, Bearden will go to the line. First one, no! I don't know about you, David, but I hope this game don't end up on free throw shooting tonight. We could be in trouble. Stewart's out. And Braden Hunter, a 5'10" sophomore, number 10's in the game. Missed the second, stick back bucket, goodbye, Raleigh Haycock. 22-6, 6-point lead, Courthouse. That ties their biggest lead of the game. In the paint area, shot up, good, and that's going to be an offensive foul. And Haycock takes the charge. Fouls on Burns, that's his first. Bucket's going to be taken off the board on the offensive foul. That's another turnover, that's number 6. So, under 5 minutes. Lob, LeMaster, head fake, good, off the glass. Four to 0, Courthouse points off turnovers, by the way. Davis. Keebler. And Hillsboro wants a timeout, and they want a full one as well, so we're going to take one as well. So Washington Courthouse now has bumped the lead back up to 8, 24-16, with 4:28 left in the first half of play. And you're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice and auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, a 7-2 run here in the first 3.5 minutes of this second period has given the Blue Lions and the biggest lead of the game at 24-16. Kirk's Furniture halftime show. We'll take a look at first half stats and other things that are coming up. Stay with us for that. Hillsboro, after the timeout, has the ball. Young sophomore, Tate Davis, number 4 for the Indians. Bounce pass, Bloomfield into the lane. Kibler, little head fake move off the glass, good for 2. That will be his 6th point of the contest. Bearden down to Rickman. Garrett back out to Michael. Bearden, left side of the key, bounce pass. Haycock tries to go inside on the floor to LeMaster, and we got a pushing off foul. And they're going to call it on LeMaster. Oh, my goodness. So Tanner LeMaster will be called for pushing off. That will be his 3rd foul. So Hillsboro gets the ball back. And again, that is a turnover, so that's 5 now in Courthouse. Davis, Wall's on him. Bird slide up on the left side, goes to the right though instead to Bloomfield. Ball's partially tipped, saved by Davis. Top of the key, left side, lobs it now over to Burns in the wing. Rickman's on him, little jumper into the paint, no good. Ball batted around and goes out of bounds, and Blue Lions will get the ball. So the master with 3 fouls is still in the game, so he has got to use that senior experience he's got to be very careful. Haythcock, a 3, put it down. That's one of the things we have missed while Raleigh has been out, is that extra 3-point shooter, and that time we got it. He had a really good game of Blanchester the other night. We got a whistle and a foul. They're going to be on John Wall. That's his second foul. That's the 7th foul. But hey, Hillsboro's got 9. A lot of fouls called this first half has really ruined any kind of momentum and a flow to this game, to be honest with you. First one's good by Tate. Second one rolls around and goes in. Tate makes them both. So Davis with 2, and it's 27-20. Courthouse by 7 with under 3 minutes left here in the first half of play. Haythcock to Rickman. Kills the dribble. Goes to Bearden. High post. Now to the wall. Trifecta. Shot up. No good. Tanner has to back out a little bit. He doesn't want to pick up foul number 4. Rebound comes down to Burns. Davis. Stewart. Little spin move. Goes up. Rebound Haythcock, who throws it right away. Keeper underneath. Shot up. No good. And we're going to see who the whistle and foul is going to be on this time. So they're going to call that on Kibler. That's his second. We'll take the long walk down this end of the court. So Tanner goes to the line. 8 points tonight so far. First one rolls around. Tanner 3 for 6 from the line tonight. 4 out of 7. Well, at least I didn't jinx him there, David. Usually I give those stats, I jinx the guys, but this time it worked all right. Tanner's going to get a much needed and deserved breather with 2:14. Braden May re-enters the game, number 4 for the Blue Lions. Number 4 for Hillsboro. Davis across the timeline. Stops. Now to Bloomfield. On the cut. Burns stops. Rickman partially deflects it. Bearden picks it up. Nice lead pass to May. Stops. Pop off the glass. Good for 2. That was off a turnover, so that's 6-0 advantage. Hillsboro. Courthouse. Little head fake. 3-point shot up. Davis, no good. Long rebound. And 3 Blue Lions are standing there, and nobody grabs the ball. They didn't communicate very well. So Burns will come out, and Braden Hunter comes in. So Blue Lions are up by 11 with about 80 seconds left. Long three, and we got a charge away from the bucket. They're going to call a blocking foul. Bogan Priest, number 3, he set up a pick, and they called him for pushing off. So that is another foul. That is 10 now on Hillsboro. So Courthouse gets the ball back after the turnover as well. Wall to May. Brings it out to Bearden. We're down to about a minute. Over to Wall. John looks. Bounce pass to Bearden. Michael down the paint. Oh, what a beautiful play! Bearden had the ball in his left hand, switched it over to his right hand, and laid it off on the right side of the glass. That was beautiful. 33-20. Courthouse with their biggest lead of the game. 13. Davis under heavy pressure by Wall. Killer. Now back to Davis. Now over to Priest. Killer with the ball. Shuffle pass on the baseline. And is that going to be a... Yep, it's going to be a charge against Hillsboro. And that again will be on Priest. That's his second foul, and that's yet another turnover on Hillsboro. That's their 9th. And I believe at least half of their turnovers have been because they have had charging fouls called on them. So Courthouse gets the ball back with 28 seconds left. As soon as Michael decides to pick it up. Now, there you go. Letting it roll as long as he can. Lobs inside, Rickman, oh! Almost made one hand, gets his own rebound. Good for 2. Well, he didn't get the first one to fall, but he stayed with it, got an offensive stick-back bucket, and now Courthouse is up by 15, 35-20. Pass inside, and we're going to have a foul on Rickman on the release by Bloomfield. That'll be Garrett's first foul. Team foul number 8. And Deacon Bloomfield, the 6'1" senior, one of 4 seniors on the Hillsboro roster, goes to the line. It's good. He's got 5 points in the contest. Second one's up, hits the front of the rim. Ball batted around. Bearden comes down with the rebound. He'll put it up from three-quarter court. It's way off the mark, and that will end the quarter. So it basically was all Washington Courthouse, as they had an 18-7 advantage in that second period of play, and they're up at half, 35-21. We'll take a 90-second break. Then when we come back, it'll be the Kirk's Furniture halftime show. Stay with us as you're watching Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
I've gotten the COVID vaccine.
So have I.
I have too.
The sooner we're all vaccinated,
the sooner we can get back to normal.
I'm looking forward to going to live concerts,
sports events,
graduation,
going out with friends.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's about protecting the people I care about.
To protect my community. I just want to do my part. Even though I'm young and healthy,
I know it's the right thing to do.
Take your shot.
Protect your family and your friends.
Don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
In the spring of 1991, my parents established the Summers Funeral Home to provide thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to families who are in pain from the loss of a loved one. This is Vanessa Summers, and we at the Summers Funeral Home continue our commitment to the community and treating everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. For more information on how we can better serve you in your time of need, please give us a call at 740-335-6078, or please feel free to stop by our office at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160.
There's no place like home. Courthouse Manor Assisted Living invites you to make your new home in one of our gorgeous apartments. Courthouse Manor Assisted Living is perfect for those who may need a bit of assistance or peace of mind while still maintaining independence. Feel the warmth of our friendly staff who are there when you need them, but offer privacy and opportunity for social enhancement. Take a virtual tour of an apartment at www.courthousemanor.com or call us today at 740-335-9290 for more information.
It's now time for the Kirk's Furniture New Holland's halftime show, presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Now with new hours. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings till 7 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays till 4 p.m., and of course, closed on Sundays. Our thanks to the Kirk brothers for once again sponsoring our halftime show throughout the year. We appreciate their support. It's halftime. It's 35-21 all Washington Courthouse. At the end of the first period of play, the Blue Lions led 17-14, and then it was 35-21 at the half after an 18-7 run by the Big Blue in that second period of play. Taking a look at the individual scoring. First of all, for Hillsboro, Bryce Parson has 6 points. Stephen Kebler with 6 points. 5 points for Deegan Bloomfield. And 2 points apiece for Tate Davis and Dorian Stewart. The Hillsboro Indians is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. They have a total of 12 rebounds, including 3 on the offensive end, with 2 of those 3 being stickback buckets for 4 points. They, though, have 9 turnovers, and that has given 6 points in favor of the Blue Lions. They have had no points off Blue Lion turnovers. Now we look at Washington Courthouse. 2, 4, 6, 7 players in the scoring column. Starts off with a big guy, Mr. Lemaster. Tanner with 10 points in the contest, but he's been plagued late in that first half and had to sit the last 3 minutes or so out because he picked up his 3rd foul. He's missed 2 dunks, but yet he's done some unbelievable buckets. His back to the backboard and just throws it over his shoulder and it goes in. He had another one, I think it was a finger roll. So anyway, he's put on a little show, but I think he's a little bit frustrated because his free throw shooting, despite the fact he's 4 out of 6, he's mad because he missed the other 2. But that's all right. You want your player to be like that. Anyway, 10 points for Tanner Lemaster. 6 points for Garrett Rickman. We have 5 points for Raleigh Haithcock, including the 3-point goal in that second period. 4 points apiece for Michael Bearden, who also has unofficially 3 steals so far. 4 points for Braden May. And let me see here. I got 4 points for John Wall, and I got 2 points for Isaiah Haithcock. In the free throw shooting, Washington Courthouse is 8 for 14. As I mentioned, Hillsboro was 3 for 3, so the Blue Lions definitely are getting to the line, but they're 8 for 14. They have a total of 10 rebounds, and they have, though, 5 on the offensive side, and 2 of those have been stickback buckets for 4, so they're tied with Hillsboro in that statistic. They have committed only 5 turnovers in the game, but when you look at Hillsboro's got 9, Courthouse has got 5, that's 14. There's got to be at least 6, I would say easily, right off the top of my head I can remember, at least 6 occasions where the turnovers came off charges by the teams. That is, they go down, they call for charging, give the ball to the opponent. So if you got rid of that, it could be a little bit closer game. But it is what it is, and that's why we're at halftime, and the Blue Lions are up 35-21. We'll take a break. From Kirk's back with more of the Kirk Furniture Halftime Show right here on Fayette County Youth Sports, WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners in the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, we mentioned before during the pregame show that when these two teams played down at Hillsboro, the Blue Lions got down early 5-0, but then came back with a 13-10 lead at the first period. Then the Hillsboro team again had the lead in the second quarter. They were up by 6, but the Blue Lions went on a 9-2 run to lead at the half 28-27. They led 43-40, and Tanner LeMaster had 8 of the team's 15 points in that quarter. And then, of course, Hillsboro got it down to within 1 point with 4 minutes left in the game before the Blue Lions went on to a 58-53 win. So, that's the story from the last meeting. This meeting here, again, it's 35-21, all Big Blue. As we mentioned before, other games going on tonight, Chillicothe at Miami Trace and Greenfield McLean at Jackson. Congratulations to Washington Courthouse alumnus Hannah Haycock, University of South Indiana. You might remember her, folks. Outstanding player here at Washington Courthouse, 1,000-point scorer. Well, she went over the 1,000-point mark at college last week, and they say she's very close to getting the 500 career rebound in her college career. So congratulations again to Washington Courthouse alumnus Hannah Haycock for an outstanding college career at this point, over 1,000 points, and closing in on the 500 rebound mark. Here it's 35-21. Don't forget tomorrow, as we mentioned before, the reserve girls volleyball game has been canceled because of sickness. It'll be varsity game only. It will start at 12 noon. We will be broadcasting the varsity game. Dave and I will be right back here at Washington Courthouse in the morning, 11:45 airtime, so we hope you join us then. And that's a look at what's going on in the Kirk's Furniture halftime show presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Well, we're about ready now to get into the second half of play. Long, again, Dave Willever, Randy Young with you. Thanks so much for tuning our way. Again, LeMaster has got 3 fouls. Isaiah Haycock with 2. John Wall with 2. 1 for Garrett Rickman. Hillsboro, meanwhile, Bryce Parson, number 31, he's got 3. Bloomfield's got 2. Burns with 1. And, yeah, Dorian Stewart's also got 3. I thought there was 2 of them there, so, yeah. So, this first couple minutes of this third quarter could be very, very key. If these guys can stay out of foul trouble, they might be able to play most of the second half. We'll see. Blue Lions with the ball as we begin the second half of play. Bearden goes to the hole with it, flips it over to the Masters, trailing off the glass, good for 2. Give Bearden an assist on that one. 37-21, 16-point lead now, the biggest for Washington Courthouse. A win, they'll go to 8-1, depending on what Miami Trace does tonight against against Chillicothe. If Trace wins, both teams will be tied for first in the championship next Saturday at 7:30. Oh, long shot by Wall, goes out of bounds. Little high and outside, as they always like to say. Not sure what the delay's about. Oh, okay. Wall knocked it out. Thank you, sir. I was looking down at the score sheet real quick. Davis across the timeline, in the paint, shuffle pass. Good 2-pointer there for Mr. Hibba. 8 points now for Stephen. 6'1" junior. Bearden. Ball's partially deflected. Wall picks it up. Left side of the lane. Cross lane pass now to Master. Spin move. Lays up his left hand. No good. Got to be careful there. He keeps touching the ball. Stan trying to avoid getting that foul. And then Reardon picks it up. And then Hillsboro gets the steal. And now we're going to have a foul on Rickman. Garrett got just a tad greedy going for the ball and will be called for a foul. That will be his second foul. That's the first team foul here in the second half of play. Bearden on Davis. Skip pass to Burns. Underneath. Partially blocked by Rickman. Ball's knocked loose. Picked up by Wall. John flips it down to Bearden. Nice little shake and bake move. Unfortunately came off his leg. Turnover on Washington Courthouse. That's their 6th of the game to 9 for Hillsboro. A little over 6 minutes left here in the third. And coming out, oh, you got to be kidding me. They're going to say Bearden pushed off. It looked like Bloomfield slipped, to be honest with you. But Bearden happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and gets slapped with a foul, his first. Second team foul here in the second half. Hillsboro with the ball again. Davis. Pass over now to Parsons after the entry pass from Bloomfield. So Parsons now at 8 points. Bearden across the timeline. 37-25, Courthouse by 12. Lobs away over the left side, low post. Up, that's his fourth. Tanner the Master will be called with the charge. That's number 4. He might as well go ahead and head to the bench because I don't think we're going to see him probably till the fourth quarter. Or is he? Barker's not taking him out. Well, that's interesting. Tanner knows he's got 4 fouls and they've kept him in the game. Davis. Skip pass in the corner to Parsons. Down the lane, Stewart partially blocked. Ball's knocked in the air. Wall rebounds. Quick pass down, and they're going to have a whistle on the release of the ball. Foul's going to be on Tate Davis as he got Wall on the wrist as he released the ball. 5:08 left here in the third quarter. And Coach Barthrift wants a timeout. And
wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
it's Rickman, LeMaster, Bearden, Wall, and also Isaiah Haithcock. Burns, Davis, Stewart, Parsons, Bloomfield for Hillsboro. No, Keeber, excuse me, is in there. He's in there for Stewart. Pass, Haithcock. Down the right side, goes up for it and draws the foul. Bucket goes! They give him the bucket. Came off the window, good for 2. A chance for the old-fashioned 3. As the foul will be called on Kibler. That's his 3rd. Quick substitution. And this will bring in Dorian Stewart, and Burns comes out. So Isaiah will try to complete the old-fashioned 3 here. Up, good. He's got 5 points in the game. 40-25, 15-point lead. Blue Lions. Davis. Across the timeline. Wall on him. Goes over now to Bloomfield. On the baseline. Gibbler back out front. Cross-court pass to Stewart now. Bearden slaps at the ball, tries to get the steal. Couldn't quite make it. Wall now slaps it from behind and goes out of bounds. Man, they're quick. Wall and Bearden. Wouldn't you love to see those guys get to play one more year together? Unfortunately, Michael's a senior. Pass in now to Bloomfield. Back out front. Davis almost loses the ball. I'll tell you, this sophomore, he's probably got the ball in his hand, I'd say, 75 to 80% of the time. He is truly the point guard. Pass into Parsons. LeMaster reached around and tapped it out, and a pushing foul will be called. So they're going to call the foul on Parsons for pushing off on the loose ball, and now he'll be the one picks up his 4th foul. So he comes out, and Burns re-enters. Rickman across the timeline. Skip pass, Wall, top the key, down the right side, off the glass, good. He got pushed, and nothing was called. Wall got clearly pushed, and they let it go, but he got the bucket anyway. 42-25. Coming down, Davis. Bloomfield. Looked like he wanted to drive. Now he does. Right side, goes up the shot. He'll draw the foul on Haycock. Are these officials getting paid by the hour? Man, I'm seeing an awful lot of fouls called in this game so far. Foul's going to be on Isaiah. That's his 3rd. He said Bloomfield was the act of shooting, so he goes to the line. First, no good. Second one is good. He's got 6 points now, 42-26. Bearden, nice pass. Wall, layup good for 2. Give Michael another assist. He's got 3 in the game, 3 steals too. Davis. Little shake and bake move. Oh, pushing off there. Officials let it go. Go to Davis. Now he's got his elbow out. He pushes Wall back off. Starts to drive. Ball loose. Picked up. Hibbler over in the corner. There's the 3. Good. By Bloomfield. He had 5 at halftime. He's already got 4 on back-to-back possessions. Meanwhile, Reardon in midair tried to throw it to Haycock, and it went on out of bounds. Turnover, Washington Courthouse. It's only their 7th of the game. Braden Hunter, number 10, now enters for Hillsboro. And they're going to give a breather to Bloomfield, who along with Davis has pretty much been carrying the offensive attack for the Indians tonight. Burns, right wing. Stewart on the cut. Tanner's got to be careful. Nice little shovel pass. Good for 2. By Hibbler. First 2 points off of a Courthouse turnover, by the way. Wall starts to drive, and he goes up for the shot and will draw the foul on Davis. Substitutions now, getting ready to come in. Raleigh Haycock, Braden May, but they got to wait till the 3 throws, or at least the first. No, wait a minute. Tanner's starting to come out. He's got to wait. Wall shooting 2. First one's good. John had 4 at halftime. He's got 5 just in this corner. Isaiah Haythcock comes out. LeMaster comes out. Second one's good. So Tanner played about 4.5 minutes with 4 fouls. That's not bad. They were able to steal some minutes, and now he'll get a breather for the rest of the quarter. Hunter in the paint, little spin move, gets it to roll and got the 2 points. 46-33, Hillsboro still in double-digit deficit. Bearden, little leaner, won't go. Rebound, Kibler, and he will turn the ball over. As the Blue Line fans doing the chant, "You can't do that." Well, you can, but you just won't get away with it, right? Blue Lions with the ball at midcourt. Bearden lobbed to Wall. We're down to 2 minutes here in the third period of play. All Big Blue. Bearden, pass on the baseline. Rickman, back to May. 3, got it. Give Garrett an assist. Coming down's Davis, trying to draw the foul, won't get it. Burns for 3, he's got it. His first points of the game, 49-36. 90 seconds left here in the third period. You're Hillsboro, you want you guys to get shots off, but you can't trade buckets with Courthouse when you're down by 13. Raleigh, no, off the line. Bearden, nice pass to May, saves it. Rickman on the baseline, good. And I think Garrett may have got away with one there, because it sure looked like his foot was out of bounds when he was driving, but they didn't call it, and we'll take it. Stewart, no, foul called. Picked up, layup good by Hunter. Wow. 51-38, ball thrown away. Courthouse with the ball. That's the one we'll have to go back and watch the tape there, David, but boy, he was out of bounds on that drive. And the official was looking right at him. So we got one went our way for a change, huh? Rickman will take it outside court. Short pass into Wall. John, top the key, looking, backing up. Spin move, off the glass, good for 2. Good patience by the 6'1" junior, who missed a couple games around the Christmas holidays due to sickness. But he's come back strong since then. From behind, Raleigh knocks it out of bounds. 19.3 seconds left here in the third. Courthouse with a 15-point lead. Hillsboro with the ball underneath their own bucket. Hunter, long throw out front to Burns. Rickman's on him. Burns starts to drive, right side, pull up, 8-footer off the window, good. Burns with 5 points in this quarter. We're down to 10 seconds left. Wall sees an opening, goes to the hole with it, off the glass, good for 2. Sees an opening, and that will end the period of 3 in Washington Courthouse. It was a 20-19 third period of play. Fourth quarter coming up in a moment. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC. We're Washington Courthouse Communications.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice and auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
John Wall scored 10 of the Courthouse 23 points in that third period. He's got 14 for the game so far. Final 8 minutes of action. Washington Courthouse trying to end the home portion of their schedule at 6-4 this year. We already mentioned earlier in the pregame show, the 4 teams they lost to have a combined record of 47-15, and 2 of them are state ranked in the top 3 in their respective division. So they have had a very tough a very tough home schedule this year, but still they're riding at 14-4. Ball goes out of bounds off of Hillsboro. Courthouse will get it. Turnover number 11 on the Indians. It's only their second here in the second half. Courthouse also with only 2. Wall to the hole. Layup good for 2. Just picked up where he left off in the third. 57-40. 16 points now for the junior. Davis, backdoor pass. Kebler comes off his leg. Another turnover. Stewart's out. Kebler out. Hunter back in. Parsons back in with 4 fouls. Master also from Courthouse went back in. He's also got 4 fouls. Wall passes it now to Isaiah. The Tanner left off the glass. Good for 2. Tanner now with 14. In the paint. Shot up, good for 2 by Mr. Parsons. He's got 10 points now. Pass now, head fake, Raleigh inside. Lemaster again with his back to the bucket and just lays it off the glass. He's got 16. He's got 16, Wall's got 16. Davis, head fake. Bloomfield passes it up, goes to Davis, left side of the key. Sees a drive down the left side, goes up, Wall knocks it out of bounds. Good defense for John. 6.5 left here in the game. Blue Lions up by 19. And if Trace wins tonight, the Fayette County Schools will be playing for the outright championship next Saturday night. Tanner with the steal. Brings it down, flips it over. Off the glass, good for 2 by Isaiah Haycock. We'll give Tanner an assist on that bad boy. Down court we go, and we're going to have a charging foul called on the Hillsboro. The Master set up and took the charge. Kibler will pick up his 4th foul. Team foul number 5. John Wall coming out under nice applause by the fans. Would say he might be a candidate for our Epithana McDonald's player of the game, huh? Star of the game? We'll see after the contest, and we'll talk to Coach Barker. Bearden, shake and bake. Back to Tanner. He's going to put the 3 up. Whoa, way off the mark. Tanner's got to stop shooting threes and got to stop trying to dunk the ball. Just stand there and throw the ball up. Don't look at the bucket. He makes it every time, David. Under 6 minutes left in the game. Blue Lions by 21. Parsons, looks like he got away with a travel. A 3, put up 100, no good. Bearden rebounds, long pass, down to May. Left-handed layup, good for 2. And now, whoop. Nope, they're going to call that one. That's not going to count. Tanner touched the rim. That's offensive goaltending, so they wipe the points off the board. Tanner's got that frustrated look on his face, doesn't he there, David? He's like, man, you got to be kidding me. What else is going to go wrong tonight? And yet he's got 16 points, folks. Davis. Bearden, whoop, sticking him tight. Giver, underneath. Blocked beautifully. Lemaster, get a rebound. Gets it over to Bearden. Here we go. 5 minutes left in the game. Courthouse by 21, 63-42. Haithcock to May, sets. Braden, three. It gets the roll. That's his second three of the game. He's got 10 points. So we got at least 3 players in double figures for Washington. That ball's up off the rim. Hillsboro touched it. They didn't call nothing, but it didn't go in. Stolen in the backcourt. Bearden with the block, and then picked it up and lay up good by Davis. Oh, my. Quickly down. Isaiah's got it. Gets the pick from Raleigh. Down the left side. Fallaway jumper from 12. No good. Ball batted around. Into the hands of Mr. Lemaster. Lays it off the glass. Good for 2. Just keep it simple, Tanner. Just keep it simple. 68-44. That shot. Kibler no good. In the backcourt. Hillsboro still hustling. Ball's out of bounds. And they say it came off of Hillsboro. Courthouse gets the ball. Now Coach Barker getting ready to put some more guys in. Tanner Lemaster will come out of the game, getting recognized by his teammates, his coaches. What a career this young man has had. He's not done yet. We still got some more games, but getting recognition. Mr. May, Braden May, another senior. Raleigh Haithcock, another senior. And Michael Bearden, also another senior. So the seniors getting recognized with a little under 4 minutes left and a 24-point lead. It's Wall, Isaiah Haithcock, Gabe Heisey, Will Miller.
Davis's third, team's sixth.
Okay, Haithcock, Wall, Miller, Heisey, and Rickman. Okay, there's your 5. All right. So Miller will be the trigger man to Wall. Will from 3, a little bit long. Rickman gets the offensive board. Rickman sees the lane, goes inside, off the window, a little bit strong. Ball batted around. Davis comes down with the rebound. Quick pass down court, tries to throw it to Hunter, goes wide, turnover, Hillsboro. 14 in the game. 7 for the Blue Lions. Wall across the timeline. Rickman, spin in the paint, nice move, off the glass, good for 2. Another 2 points off turnover. 8-2 advantage, Washington Courthouse, points off turnovers tonight. Davis. Now to Parsons, starts to drive. Can't hold on to the ball. They said it came off the hands of Haithcock. Nick Burns will re-enter the game.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
70-48. We're down to 2 minutes left in the game. Miller across the timeline. Will. To Isaiah. To Noah. Back out front. Long three. Rickman. Put it down. He's got 13. I believe that's 4 Blue Lions now in double figures. Ball slapped loose. Parsons, he gets a three-pointer. He's got 15 to lead Hillsboro. Miller back out front to Rickman. Gets the screen. Bounce pass coming up, knocking the ball out of bounds. They said it came off Courthouse. Yep. And coming out, getting a good round of applause, Isaiah Haycock. Seven points tonight, 5 in the second half of play. A little over 60 seconds left. Down the lane, shots up, off the glass, good for 2 by Burns.
1 minute in the game, 1 minute. Last scores by Nick Burns.
Haycock. Ball's knocked loose. Taisei.
Garrett Thompson, that's his first. Team's 7.
Foul will be on Garrett Thompson, his first. Coming out of the game will be Bloomfield. So Gabe Taisei, 6'3" junior at the line. First one's up, good. Big win for the Blue Lions tonight. Second one's good. Skade with 2 free throws. He's in the scorebook. Quick pass down court. Underneath, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Rickman. Garrett coming down. He goes for the dunk. Taisei, rebound, no. They're not going to count it. The fans are getting into it. I guarantee you, if this was a 2-point game, they wouldn't be doing this stuff. You can get away with it when you're about 20 ahead. Now here comes Taisei with the steal. He lays it off the glass, good for 2. Another 2 points off turnovers. Quickly, down court, Stewart, no. Lindsay rebounds, outlet pass. Rickman stops, nice move, has it knocked out of bounds. With 10.6 seconds. (77-53), Blue Lions with the lead. Miller, the left-hander. They're going to try set up Rickman again. Hits a rim, won't go. Rebounded by Hillsboro. A 3-point shot at the horn. It hits the rim and it's no good. And that is the final score tonight. Washington Courthouse, 77. Hillsboro, 53. And depending on what happens out at Miami Trace, the Blue Lions know they're either going to be playing for the title outright. Yeah. If Miami Trace wins, they're both going to that game 8-1, and the winner will be the champion. But again, depending on what Chillicothe does, and we should have that for you hopefully here a little bit later on. But Washington Courthouse has put themselves right where they want to be. A chance to win the FAC title. The next Saturday night at 7:30, we'll find out what happens. It'll be the 5th and final game of a long day of battle between the Panthers and the Blue Lions at Miami Trace. Final score, 77 Washington Courthouse, 53 Hillsboro. We got a lot of stuff coming up, including the Epiphana McDonald's postgame show, including the naming of our star of the game, Coach Bartruff's interview, and much more. Stay with us right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's...
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny
We're
nose.
doomed!
Don't worry, Spleen. We've got a flu vaccine, and just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
Don't be caught off guard.
Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
M&M Fasteners has been supplying quality fasteners across the United States since 1996. M&M supplies our customers with all types of fasteners, from standard nuts and bolts to specials per your prints. M&M Fasteners is a complete fastener importer and distributor that can custom tailor our services to meet your customer needs. Whether it's one part or 1,000 parts to be customized for a special job, M&M can thread, turn, mill, drill, and weld parts to meet your specifications. For details, call us at 740-335-1641 or see us at our website at mmfast.com.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leah Lane's.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leah Lane's and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leella Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
Your Epiphana McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epiphana McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epiphana McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, we're back here with our post-game program, and Coach Bartruff is moving this direction, so I reminded him before the broadcast. He said, well, I didn't forget you last time, just slipped my mind. I said, sounds good enough to me. Anyway, final score, 77 Washington Courthouse and 53 Hillsboro. A convincing win for the Big Blue. They go to 15-4. They're 6-4 at home this year. But again, as we mentioned before, you take a look at the teams they played. 2 teams ranked in the state of Ohio in the top 3, David. Another team that's about 500. In fact, 2 teams are about 500. So they had a very, very tough home schedule this year. But they have done an excellent job, and they protected the floor again tonight by coming out with an outstanding win. So congratulations to them. So we'll give Shannon a few minutes here to...
Guys, do you know your table is on a slant?
Huh? Yeah, man.
I don't know who set this up for you, but they did a very good job.
It's Phipps. Phipps sets us up.
My goodness, it looks like you've been through an earthquake up here.
Well, if you listen to our broadcast, you know sometimes we do go through hurricanes and tornadoes and everything else. But
oh, I got you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
When you came into the game tonight, everybody knew what was on the line. You needed to win, to say the least, stay in the league hunt.
Right.
And we talked about in the pregame show, if nothing else, it's also protect your home court, because you guys have played a very, very tough non-conference schedule this year. I think I had them figured 47-15 the 4 teams that you lost to.
Oh, yeah. Bishop Reedy hadn't lost. Fairfield hadn't lost.
The other 2 were about 500 teams.
Probably so, yeah.
Yeah, Jackson and St. Charles. So, but again, if you're going to do some stuff in the tournament and down the stretch in the league, you want to play that tough non-conference schedule to get the kids ready.
For sure.
And tonight they did. All right, I got to ask you. We was talking about in the broadcast. These kids in their dunking thing.
I was okay with the stuff at the end because, I mean, those guys get hype about it. I mean, they just, we were still playing hard. We were playing defense. We were getting run outs. The only thing that worries me a little bit as a coach is, I didn't have enough subs to get a starter out, and he's the one that's trying to rip the rim off at the end.
Yeah.
And even honestly, like Tanner's couple at the beginning of the game, he was being aggressive. He just missed them. And I don't mind that. But I was pleased with once we got through kind of the festivities and the way that the game started, that we basically controlled it from end of the first through the rest of the game.
Well, that's the one thing I was going to ask you. You got senior night. The kids are already hype as it is with all the lights on and everybody, applauding and all that stuff. But once everybody settled down, got back to what the basics are, you guys pretty much, let's be honest with you, ran Hillsboro out of the gym.
Yeah, I mean, again, I feel like we were solid on defense. We did a better job in the second half of not giving up offensive rebounds. And we basically got layups the whole night.
Yeah.
Tanner did a great job in the second half. We did a good job finding him. I thought Michael was great tonight. He pushed the ball really, really well in transition, which, most teams can't stick with him. When he makes good decisions, he just takes our team to another level. I mean, you can see kids in transition that have an angle on him or may even be 5-6 feet ahead of him.
Right.
And he just, he floats by him. Garrett's the same way. Thought John Wall was phenomenal tonight. Just a good, solid game. Did a great job defensively. Probably could have had 2 or 3 charges called when he was guarding the ball that weren't just shoving off. But again, if we play hard and we share the ball, we're tough. And I thought we did that tonight.
I got you guys average around 60 points a game.
Yeah, it's probably bumped up a little bit. Our last 3 have been 76, 83, and 77, but it's probably close to that.
Yeah, when you're about 60 points a game, you guys are now, with tonight's 77, you guys are 8-0. What the point I'm getting to is you've got enough of kids on this team.
Right.
Yeah, you had 4 guys in double figures tonight.
Yep, and it was pretty easy. I mean, we got some stuff that we run for certain guys, but the rest of it's just getting stops and rebounds and getting out in transition and guys making good decisions, and we did that. Agree. And it's something that it's been the theme the whole season. When we're focused and we get the ball moving, it's just tough to guard us because we got kids that can shoot it, we got kids that can drive it, we got bigs inside, we can rebound it. It's just a matter of them trusting each other and getting the ball moving, and we've done that the last 2 or 3 weeks, so hopefully we can keep that going.
All right, you look at the schedule now. You guys have another game before Trace, right?
Yeah, a good Lynchburg team down at Lynchburg. It's a long bus ride. I think they're 7-4, 8-4 in the conference, and they're right around 500, maybe a game over 500 in their non-league. They play in the Shack, and they play in a good side with North Adams and Fairfield. So they played North Adams really, really tough the other night. They ended up getting beat by, 15 or 16, but it was a probably 2 or 3 possession game going into the fourth quarter. So it'll be a good test. I mean, the biggest thing will be just not peeking ahead, to next weekend. So, I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. It doesn't matter if you're a professional or you're a high school kid.
Yeah.
You're always looking ahead to big games. So we've put ourselves in a good situation to make it a big game. That's all you can ask for. You'd rather be playing in a game that really, really matters, and you may be a little, amped up about and nervous about than playing in a game that doesn't matter.
That's what they pay you the big bucks for, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Shannon, again, congratulations on the big win. We'll see you next Saturday night out in Miami Trace.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Shannon Barker, the boys varsity basketball coach for the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. Again, a 77-53 victory. We'll take a break, and we will be back with our star of the game and also stats right after this. You're watching Fayette County Youth Sports here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications. It's now time for the Epifano postgame program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown.
The bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, let's go ahead and do some stats here real quickly, and then we'll do our star of the game. And then after that, we'll take another break and then come back and wrap it up with what programs are coming up over the next week or so. First of all, tonight, Washington Courthouse, 77 points. They had 4 players in double figures tonight. Tanner LeMaster led the way with 18 points, 16 for John Wall, including 10 in that important third period when they scored 23 points to 19 for Hillsboro, but expanded that halftime lead. We had Garrett Rickman with 13 points, including the 3-point goal. And we had Brandon May. He had 10 points, including 2 threes in the second half of play. Rounding out the scoring, Isaac Haithcock was 7, 4 apiece for Michael Bearden. And also Gabe Taisay and Raleigh Haithcock had 5. So let me repeat it again. The Master 18, Wall 16, 13 Rickman, 10 May, 7 Isaiah, 5 Raleigh, 4 apiece from Bearden and Gabe. Now for Hillsboro, they had 2 players also in double figures tonight. They were led by Bryce Parson. He had 15 points this evening, including the 3-pointer. 10 points for Stephen Kibler. 9 points apiece for Deegan Bloomfield and also Nick Burns. 4 points apiece for Tate Davis and Braden Hunter, and 2 points for Dorian Stewart. I had Hillsboro unofficially with 15 turnovers and gave up 10 points. I had Washington Courthouse unofficially with only 7 turnovers tonight. That's pretty impressive, folks. And they gave up only 4 points. So Courthouse won that, plus 6 in the points off turnover column. I had Hillsboro 4 for 5 from the free-throw line. Washington Courthouse was 5 for 5 from the free-throw line in the second half, and they end up the game 13 out of 19. Okay? So that's your stats for you. Star of the game. I think we have to go with Mr. Wall. David said, yep, I totally agree with you. 10 points in that important third period. They really just kind of nailed it down, and he finished the game with 16. So John Wall will be our star of the game. We'll be doing our star of the game shows in March after everything gets settled down. Trying to schedule a show right now, and this month or next month, it's going to be almost impossible. Everybody's going all weekends longs. So in March, we will have our star of the games and our winter student athlete shows. So we'll announce that a little bit later on, okay? We're going to take a final break. When we come back after this, we're going to once again run down our final broadcast schedule for the next week. So stay with us right here on WCHC, Washington Courthouse Communications.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
Hey, dude!
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny
We're
nose.
doomed!
Don't worry, spleen. We've got a flu vaccine, and just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
don't be caught off guard.
Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
All right, real quickly on our post-game programming, we want to continue to, again, remind you our upcoming broadcast for the next week or so. Don't forget, tomorrow, the reserve girls game between Washington Courthouse and Waverly has been canceled due to the sickness, so they're going to play varsity only, and we will take the air at 11:45 tomorrow morning. The varsity game will be at noon, so it'll be just one game broadcast. Monday night, we're back out of Miami Trace for another girls game. They'll play host to Lynchburg Clay. Wednesday night, we'll be back here at Courthouse when they play host to Western Brown. And then, of course, next Saturday is rivalry day number 2. It starts at 1:30 with the freshman game between Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. 3 o'clock, it'll be girls reserve, followed by boys reserve. At 6 o'clock, it'll be girls varsity, followed by boys varsity. And, of course, we will be broadcasting both of the varsity games for you. We'll take the air at approximately 5:45 because they could be ahead, whatever. Don't forget, throughout the afternoon, I'll be following reports right here on WCHC, giving you some updated score updates, what's going on, or some live reports, whatever, so you can stay up to date on what's going on there. So, again, Washington Courthouse wins big tonight, 77-53, and put themselves in the position now, of course, of going for the FAC boys title next Saturday at Miami Trace. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11:45. Hope you join Dave and me for all that coverage. For WCHC Communications, I'm Randy.